Happy day after No King's Day, which was yesterday, October 18th, 2025. I engaged. I watched from my couch. Well, I had to go and get my tire fixed. Ended up having to buy 2 new tires. Boy, so yeah, marching wasn't on my list of things to do. And spent a grip trying to get the tires. But God saw to it that I could get them. But yeah, I did see in the comments about, where are Black Americans? How come the Black Americans aren't out there? First of all, fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. I know it's Sunday, Lord will forgive me. Fuck all of y'all. Like, it's the audacity for me, for y'all to expect for us to get out there after screaming from the rooftops since 1619 about these people's cruelty, about their abuse, about their negativity, about their hate, about their just disgustingness. And along the way, we fought and we built. We fought and we built. We fought and we built, and we asked people to coalesce with us, to join in with us consistently, to fight with us so that we could get reparations for our ancestors' hard work in building this country for free. Through the abuse and the cruelty, we begged you, please just vote with us. That was a simple one. Y'all couldn't do that. So, excuse us if we don't really feel like fighting for your life when you didn't fight for ours. Secondly, I want to talk about the fact that I'm a Gen Xer, okay? I just turned 53 last month. I will say it loud and proud. I'm not ashamed of my age. I used to be a little concerned about it in terms of being like, oh, man, I'm getting old. No, I am proud to be a Gen Xer because you know what? You know what that makes me? That makes me a survivor of an attempted genocide. And there are many of us. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch Snowfall. Go watch Snowfall. All 5 seasons. The ending didn't happen to everyone. Ta-da! I grew up in that shit when it hit my neighborhood. And coincidentally, did y'all know that it hit Black neighborhoods all around the same time? Go watch Snowfall. And then to have the audacity to expect for us to get out there physically, to be your human shields. We are not America's civil rights mules. You will not treat us like we're supposed to rise up every time America decides that she wants to shit in her own panties. We're not your cleanup women and men. It is more than Black Americans that live out here in America. And guess who didn't open up borders to let you in? Guess who doesn't assign policy in this nation? Guess who doesn't assign the cruelty, but rather the humanity? Us. And it's taken all of this to happen for the entire world to see, because God's warning shot to the world about how we're treated, the big one, was in 2020 when George Floyd was murdered. God sat the entire world down at the same time to see it. And yet, all we got was opposition to Black Lives Matter. We ended up with All Lives Matter. Well, All Lives Matter, people. Here's your time to shine, bitches. Go forth and be great. Go save the democracy that you claim that you love so much. That's both for Republican and Democrat. Latinos for Trump, you made your song and you shimmied your asses on over to that voting booth. Go save your shimmy. This is very frustrating. I'm really trying to keep my cool because I want to touch some hearts with this. And I can't do it if I speak out of frustration and emotion, which y'all love that shit. But who wouldn't be frustrated and emotional after seeing your people get killed in front of you with impunity, generation after generation? How would you feel if that happened? If you motherfuckers don't see, if you didn't see before, you see it now. There's a genocide being committed, yet another one, at the hands of the United States government. All of our leaders were killed. Y'all owe us. And I want to talk to one specific group, and then I'll move on to the others. I want to talk to the East Indians, with y'all black asses. Y'all black asses come over here with so much discrimination against black Americans, it ain't even funny, and your skin tone is 10 times darker than mine. Which, the reason why is not because my mother laid up with a white man. It's because there was rape. My mother's side of the family, the further you go back, they're going to look more and more white. And then they're going to go more and more Native American and black. And you motherfuckers come over here to reap the benefits and then treat us like shit. But the benefits that you got with your dark skinned asses, it's because of us. I want to move over to the East Asians. Chinese, Koreans, North and South, Japanese, Thai. It goes on and on. Vietnamese, all of you. You come over here, they offer you shit. They give you business loans. And then it makes it look like, oh, well, the blacks are lazy. No, they're playing you against us. And y'all fell for the shit. And you open up your fucking nail salons and your Chinese restaurants all up in our neighborhoods. And we have no choice but to support it because they won't give us the loans. Y'all don't know that shit? Y'all really think we just sitting up here just dilly-dallying? How do you have the fucking right to come over here? Ancestors. And I'm a Gen Xer. So I grew up. We are the first generation after the Civil Rights Act was passed. We didn't grow up like our parents and our grandparents and our aunts and uncles and everyone before us. We grew up with some little semblance of rights, and yet they still came for us. They dropped crack in our neighborhoods all at the same time. They took the jobs out. I grew up in Detroit. The big three was shipped off to Mexico. And Mexico has been benefiting with this mutual relationship. But then y'all come over here because America still got their knee on your neck too. But you have been also propagandized to think that we ain't shit. So no. Their little privileged ass fucking rallies. This isn't a revolution. Like this man, that's a revolutionary. The shit that y'all doing every quarter, I wish the fuck I would go out to a rally. Protest is for disruption. Y'all need to be bringing the January 6th energy because this is the time. You see how they keep framing it? Peaceful protest to keep all of you motherfuckers in line. Indivisible and 5051 could do better, if you ask me. I need water. Because I'm spitting real diamonds here. Stop this shit. Y'all gonna come up off of Black Americans thinking that we owe any of you anything. Y'all get out here in these protests, and while I do appreciate everyone bringing their own individual nature and their own community, it's nice that, to see white people do something community oriented, politically, some political activism for a change, because y'all just usually sitting on your asses at home. You're usually sitting, watching, flipping through the channels while we get beat up and abused out in the street. And now we're framing it as peaceful protest, peaceful protest. But if Black folks show up in mass, it will turn violent, because when we show up, that's what happens. You think Black Lives Matter was happening like just rage? All the way through, it was peaceful protests. My daughters were a part of it, and they're Gen Z. But guess what they did? They shut down the freeway, I-35 down here in Austin, Texas. Shut it down. Go look it up. That's disruption. That's good trouble. What y'all doing is rah-rah, fist boom bah every quarter. It ain't gonna work. It's not disruption. And the only way out of this, since y'all got so much smoke for Black folks, y'all gonna have to fight your way out. All of you. You're gonna have to be resistant. You're gonna have to be revolutionary. You're gonna have to be angry. You're gonna have to go and drag their asses out. You can't vote your way out this shit. The plan is in motion. The chance to stop this shit was November 4th, 5th. I don't know, it's just been hell ever since. The time is just like a blur. Shame. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And all of you, and the last group I want to address is all of you motherfuckers that sat at home and you one issue voters, and the people who sat at home. Shame. Shame on you. You're part of the reason why we're here. Now, go figure it out. We have left you the blueprint, as we always do. Go fix it.